This segment is brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Kansas Soybean Update.
This is the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Dr. Sean Brotherson, professor and extension family science specialist at North Dakota State University, joins us. Dr. Brotherson, we've seen farmers go through so much this year that has put a lot of stress on them, which affects their health and well-being. You know, we sometimes forget about the importance of the health and wellness of that farm operator.
As we look at stress and its effects on individuals who are working in agriculture, I think it's really useful to step back and take a little perspective and think about the assets on your farm or ranch operation. Often you'll think about land, equipment, livestock, or crops. I mean, there's different things that you put among your assets, but overall, the most important asset on any farm or ranch operation is actually the health of the farmer or rancher and those working on the farm. And so, because it's your most important asset, then it really should be a priority. And it's very important to pay attention to the signals that indicate you're experiencing stress. I liken it to thinking about the signals that pop up on the dashboard of a vehicle that say, hey, you need to pay attention. There's a little bit of stress occurring in your engine, and you need to get specific and find out what's going on. And so you can see physical symptoms that include things like headache or backache, digestive issues, or a lot of fatigue. You can see some emotional issues with having low mood, irritability, just feeling discouraged or wanting to withdraw from other people. And you may see some things in terms of behavior when you're having difficulty with sleep or trouble making decisions, or find yourself self-medicating with overuse of alcohol or other drugs. So those are things to pay attention to, and then you want to take steps that are going to be helpful in managing your health.
Because it's stress on one person, but if you have a family, that stress can spread out.
Stress tends to reverberate through the family. So you may be feeling financial pressures on your farm or ranch operation, and then that may reverberate into you're having health difficulties, or you're having more challenges communicating with people on your farm operation or members of your family. You'll find yourself trying to work longer and longer hours. That means you have less emotional energy for a spouse or for being a parent. And those relationships are very important. The farm is not more important than the family members on the farm. Family members can be a tremendous support during times of stress.
Dr. Sean Brotherson, professor and extension family science specialist at North Dakota State University, joins us on the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Learn more at kansassoybeans.org. For Kansas Soybeans, I'm Greg Akagi.
Hope you enjoyed this week's Kansas Soybean Update. Stay with us after the break for more Farm Factor as Dwayne visits with Jenny Burgess.
What if U.S. soybean oil were an industry sensation? If end users started asking for it by name? That future is here. The time is now. To meet customer demands, the Soybean Checkoff is investing in varieties that produce oil with increased functionality. A message from the Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.